Everyone, welcome back to the next video. In today's video I will show you how to do text classification or sentiment analysis using MediaPipe in React Native's new architecture. So first of all, I'll show you guys the output. So this is for Android. I have one button called classify, and once I click on it, I'm passing some hard-coded string to it, and here you can see it is able to detect whether it was positive or negative. Similar is for iOS as well, nothing new. And this null which I'm getting, I'll show that to you as well, why I'm getting null. So yeah, let's get started. So firstly, I will be following this documentation of turbo modules. At the time of this recording, the React Native folks have removed the new architecture from their docs and moved it to GitHub. I don't know why. So yeah, do follow these docs because I will be copying a lot of code from this. Next, what I have done is that I have downloaded this TensorFlow Lite model. So you can download both of these two, but we will be using only this one. But if you have a use case which makes sense for using this one, you can use that as well. Next, you will have to create a folder called RTN My Text Classification. Inside that, create a package.json file. Again, I have copy pasted everything from the docs. Only this name changes, this changes, this changes, and this changes. Next, I have created a podspec file. Again, copied it from docs. Only this changes. Next, create a JS folder. Inside that, I have created a TypeScript file. Again, I have copy pasted only everything from docs. Only I have added this method called classify, which takes a string and returns a string, and this name changes. Next, I have created an Android folder. Inside that, I have created a build.gradle file. Again, I have copy pasted everything from docs. I have updated the build gradle version to 8.2.0, compile SDK version to 34, kotlin standard lib to 1.9.0, and MediaPipe task text dependency I have added, and this namespace also I have changed. Next, go to src main java rtn my text classification. First, I have created my text classification package.kt. Again, I have copy pasted it from docs. Only this changes, this, and this. Next, I have created my text classification module.kt. Again, I have copy pasted everything from docs. Only this name changes. Okay, and here I am using this bird classifier. Now for Android, you will have to go to the Android folder, app, src main assets, and here you will have to drag and drop your TF Lite model. So I'm using this bird classifier. Next, I have set our base options builder. I am building it, then passing it to our text classifier, and then building our options builder as well. Here I am initializing our text classifier. Once the classify text is called, I am just calling the classify method of text classifier, getting the classification result, classifications, and from that we are getting categories, and I'm giving back the category name as well as the display name back to the user. Otherwise, I am just returning fail, and this again just copied it from docs. Only this name changes. Next, you will have to go to the main Android folder, go to build.gradle over here. Make sure you are using main SDK version as 24, and in this build.gradle I have updated kotlin version to 1.9.0. Next, you will have to open your terminal, go to the root of your React Native project, and firstly for to enable new architecture for Android, you have to search for new arc enable inside gradle.properties of Android and make this as true. Next, to enable it for iOS, you will have to open your terminal, cd to your iOS directory, and then run this command. Then you will have to do cd ... that is go to the root of your React Native project and then run this command. Then again you will have to do cd ... it will move you outside your React Native project, and then you will have to run this command over here, but you will have to replace rnapp with your project name. As you can see, my project name is rnapp, that's why I'm using it over here as well as over here. Next, you will have to cd to Android and then run this command. So this will do code generation for Android. Now to use it, you can import it something like this, and here I have created one button and I'm calling the classify method. Here, as you can see, I'm passing the hard-coded text, and whatever data I'm getting, I'm setting it to our text and displaying it inside a text variable as well, text component as well. Now for iOS, firstly you will have to go to the iOS directory, go to the pod file, and here you will have to add this line pod MediaPipe task text. Now don't just run pod install, you will have to run this command by going cding to the iOS directory. This will enable like this is how you do pod install for the new architecture. Okay, once that is done, open XC workspace inside Xcode, drag and drop your TF Lite model, make sure target membership is checked. Next, I have created our header file, and here again I have copy pasted everything from the documentation. We are also importing MediaPipe task text from the MediaPipe documentation. Next, only these names I have changed. Next, I have created an Objective-C file, but make sure you change the extension to .mm. So as you can see, I have changed the extension to .mm over here. Next, here again copied it from docs, this all things, but I have added this extra variable of text classifier as well. And inside the initialization part, we are initializing our getting our TensorFlow Lite model. Again, the name should be same. We are using MP text classification, setting the model asset path, score threshold, initializing our text classifier. If there is an error, I am returning nil. And here again, this has been copied from the turbo modules doc, only this name has been changed. And inside the classify method, I am calling classify text, passing our text and getting the result back. Then we are calling classification result, we are getting the classification result. And if you remember, we were getting null in the output, so you can remove this display name, you can just pass the category name. I'm passing both, that's why the display name was null. So yeah, here I'm just returning it back to the React Native side. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.